Hello, everyone, and welcome back to MLB The Show. Game number 85, I think. 45 and 39 is 84, I think. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Funny story about this particular game. Twas just yesterday that I was playing baseball, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna just double up. I'm gonna do a doubleheader real quick. That way I can fix my schedule and kind of adjust some things, and it'll just make more sense. So I played the game yesterday, won the game yesterday, immediately jumped into the next game. Was getting my ass absolutely handed to me. It was 5-1, gave up a bunch of runs early in the game, wasn't doing anything offensively. It was terrible. Somewhere in the third, fourth, fifth inning, in the middle, I cried out. I said, God, please kill the power. If you're ever going to kill the power, this is the time to kill the power. After, I don't know, another 45 minutes of frustration, yelling, screaming, cursing, controller banging on knees, I got to the ninth inning. I had played so poorly that the game had dropped the batting difficulty down twice. I hit one perfect hit, it rose it once, and in the bottom of the ninth, with one out, far past the point where I had just accepted that it was going to be a loss. Didn't want to lose, was frustrated that I was losing. It was just going to be a loss. I got the bases loaded. I had one out. Kyle Lewis was coming to the plate. Meanwhile, somewhere else in this local area, someone was driving their car and ran into a power pole, which knocked out power to like one television in this house. And my Xbox. That's it. My computer didn't go down. I don't even think the monitor lost power. I don't even know if any of the other consoles lost power. The internet did not lose power. It's live streamed the whole thing. Just no bumps, no nothing. So, through the fortunes of the good Lord of electricity, we get to I get to replay a game that I played 98% of. I was at that point, I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's just going to be a loss. This is not your best performance, Mr. Grumpy Pants. This is not it. All right. You're going to have to just kind of live with it. All right. You're going to have to live with it because you choose to stream things live on the internet and record them for posting on the internet. And then I was granted the ability to play this again, which I believe is the third time I've had this problem. I lost a game to Boston that I was winning, which sucked. That I was actually able to come back and win again. I almost lost another game to the Padres, I want to say, but for some reason that one, like, it didn't quit the game and like eliminate everything. It just like suspended the game in the background, which was really odd. So I had to like cut that one together. This one was gone, 100% just gone. And I think now that I have a couple of them, maybe at the end of the season, if it's a reasonable like time, maybe I'll just throw up some of the games that didn't quite make it. It'll be a long video, but yeah. So we get to play this game again, game number 85 of the season. Seattle leads 2-0 here in this series against Texas after a couple of very tight victories. 2-1 victory in the first game, 2-0 victory in the second game. Because we won the second game, we're actually able to solidify our card opening things. We're able to go ahead and open some cards here a little bit later. Oh, that's how it goes. Okay, cool, good. 31-year-old man does not understand how to open box of baseball cards. So we'll be able to open some of those because we did win the series. I don't have anything cool or unique to open for like sweeping the series, so we'll just stick with the card openings for the moment. I actually haven't really been looking. There are, though, I believe, at some point they're releasing Space Jam trading cards for the new movie, A New Legacy. I don't know when those are supposed to come out. I thought they were supposed to come out around the movie, but then it seemed like it was in August. I don't really know. I'm sure that the whole COVID-19 thing is still wreaking havoc on release dates and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, if it delays my precious sports cards based on a movie I haven't seen yet, that's, you know what, that's okay. That's just how it's going to be. Maybe we could do something with that, though, as we move forward. But here we go. We're gonna jump on in here. We are 45 and 39. We're putting Sam Delaplane 6-4 with a 2.90 ERA on the mound. We're facing the Texas Rangers, looking for the sweep. 30 and 53. Colby Allard is 3-7 with a 5.82 ERA. We have the fancy 4th of July hats. They're the something 59-50, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? We're a game behind the Angels here, looking to kind of keep pace with them. Astros 8-2 in their last 10. They've opened up a 3-game lead over second place and a 4-game lead over us, the Mariners, who are 6-4, along with the Angels, who are 6-4. Quick look at the calendar here. We have Texas today. We have New York tomorrow, and that'll actually sync us up where I wanted to be. I don't remember exactly what happened because it was like a whole 3 days ago. I ended up a day behind. I think it was because of Halo. I'm sure it was a Halo storm. So we'll jump in. Normally it would be a day off, and then I would go into another what's it called? Another series. I don't know what I'm talking about. Doesn't matter. Normally it'd be a day off in a Chad Champ, but instead we're gonna go ahead and just skip that day. We're 7 games out from the All-Star game, which is pretty exciting. And more importantly, maybe more excitingly, we have 6 games against Los Angeles, the Angels of Anaheim, to maybe erase that 1-game deficit at the moment. All we have to do is win a couple of series against them. Don't even have to sweep them. Just a couple of series wins, and we can get ourselves into the playoff picture. We are still 2 games behind the Blue Jays. We'll see them next month for a series at home, so maybe we can do something there. Just got to keep pace, though. Make sure that we're staying in rhythm. Make sure that, well, I don't know, maybe gain some sort of rhythm at the plate and make sure that we're, playing well, keeping with the teams that we're trying to keep with here, which are the Angels and the Blue Jays. Open, clear skies. MLB Network show, or MLB Network theme today. Sam Delaplane getting the start. And everybody should be good. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Marmolejos for Murphy. And then we'll put Jake Fraley in for Jose Marmolejos. Kyle Lewis will be good. We have that day off tomorrow, so everybody should be good health-wise. And then the big news, the big injury situation seems to be okay. Sadler did not get the win yesterday, which was a little bit of an unfortunate situation because I was looking forward to him getting up, being back up at the number 1 spot in the league leaders. But that's fine. He'll be back in time for his next start. So let's go ahead. I didn't actually mean to close out Spotify, but whatever. Just meant to minimize it, but hey, sometimes you hit the wrong button. That's not a good start. Not a good sign as we move into game number 3. But let's go ahead and move into game number 3. Just a reminder, if you're watching on YouTube.com while this game loads, YouTube.com/JonosaurusRex, 1 p.m. every single day. Mariners, baseball, or Chad Champ. I meant to just say baseball, but I threw the Mariners in there, threw my whole read off. Every day, 1 p.m. Best way to do it, just make sure you're subscribed and you have that bell rung so you're notified when I post brand new videos. Like today, the taste test video went up of some beers. So there you go. Twitch.tv/JonosaurusRex is the place where you can watch all the ums and ahs live as they happen. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Gaming. If you have Prime Gaming, you have a free Prime sub you can give to any Twitch streamer you want, free of charge. It's a free perk that you can use. Welcome to Seattle. Break out the brooms. I skipped something. I think I usually say various times throughout the something. Various times throughout the week. I have no idea how I have a 318 batting average. I will be honest. That's wild to look at. 2-1, 2-0. I think I said in the end of the last one, if this holds, Texas will somehow score -1 runs today. Okay. All right. That did the same thing yesterday. It was weird. Sam Delaplane, 16 starts, 6-4 record, 2.90 ERA, 87 innings, 69 hits, noise, 68 strikeouts, almost noise, 8 walks, very, very nice. Extra nice. Super nice.
Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out.
All right.
This is a real good pitcher.
This is a good opportunity here. It's a good opportunity to not be a fucking baby. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. That's not good. That's very bad, in fact. You see the 4th of July hats there? It says C, USA.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2.
That's for the Pacific Ocean.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ooh, boy. Not a great slider. That's all right. 3rd place in the AL West.
Comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Here comes the 1-2.
There we go. That's a much better location on the slider. Struggled with the command in the location in the now deleted game. Well, I still have the footage. The footage is still on the hard drive.
Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
There we go. Pretty okay start here. 6 pitches for that first at-bat. I did notice that in the last game, the Texas hitters became a lot more patient at the plate. I don't really know why, but...
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to
Dang.
first.
That's a little unfortunate. That's okay. Dylan Moore makes enough of those plays over there, or Evan White, whoever the fuck is over on first base. They make enough of those plays, it's, you know, every once in a while, no big deal. Turn 2 here, we can get out of this, whole shebang.
First delivery to him.
Wow, that was a...
Huh.
Alright. David Dahl grounded into 13 double plays. Can we make it 14?
500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a...
There we go. There's a nice strike on the changeup.
Always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I got one of the outs. It's so slow. The out counter is so slow with the MLB Network display. I don't know why.
No player will have a gripe with you.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Well, I doubt no player would have a gripe with you. Someone would. I'd find a reason. They'd be like, you know what, I don't like that he's approachable.
Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And this ball runs away from
Alright,
ball
2-1 here. Did somehow get an out.
Ripped on the ground to first.
Alright, Evan White. He'll go to first, float him away. 14 pitches, 3 outs. We're good. 1 hit. Walton, Fraley, Lewis. The thing that I do not like about this lineup, here's what I love about it. I love the speed. I love the Walton, Fraley, Lewis. I love the speed. Joe Palumbo. This is not who was advertised. Also, don't think this is who I pitched against or played against yesterday. 8.03 ERA, 1-0 record, 12.1 innings pitched, no starts, 19 hits, 2.03 whip, 6 walks to 5 strikeouts. What? Who the fuck is this guy? Anyway, love the speed between Donnie Walton, Jake Fraley, Kyle Lewis. Big fan. What I do not like about it is the lack of power. Walton and Fraley both do not have a lot of power against righties or lefties.
fellas, this Rangers ball club.
And that's
as they begin
not what I want
play.
to see.
They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Wow.
Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the
Four-seam curveball, change-up, two-seam on the menu today.
They can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
I wonder what happened that they did not start the...
1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1.
See if maybe he tries to go four-seam low again.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Haven't taken the bat off my shoulder yet here. That was not the one to do it on.
He's got it. And there's 1 away.
That was a good, patient at-bat there for the first 4 pitches. Maybe we could have swung on 1 or 2. All right. The and the first base coach. Whoa! Look out! Well, at least the timing was good.
Here's the first pitch. And he swings
Oh,
and
that's
lets it
not
foul
good.
behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to
All right.
put it away
Well.
as they get their man here for the second out.
Okay.
Next to hit, Kyle Lewis, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Yeah, very late. You don't say.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
That is not what I wanted.
White finds
A little out of the
space out
zone.
there for the catch.
This guy's wily. He's not
Time to the
throwing
side.
strikes, and I'm still
1-2
swinging
for
at him.
the
So
Mariners.
that's bad.
Still no score.
Really bad. Any sort of patience at the plate would be useful. Just, I mean, any of it. Literally any level of patience.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's 2 for
I
7.
think he threw 5 pitches to the first guy and then 2 pitches to the next 2 guys combined. So that's great.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball
There you
taken,
go.
but that gets the zone for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Mariners have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity.
Dominated is not a
with win in this one.
strong word to use here. It's been a 2, only scored 2 runs in each game. They've dominated this series. They've won like 1-0.
They're gonna get something
Absolutely
close to a
cruising
repeat
to
effort out of the
victories.
pitching staff in
No.
This game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout
Ooh,
yesterday.
called him out on the
Continue to
swing.
throw more zeros up in this one today.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Chris Davis goes down to become the first
Rougned
out here in the
Odor.
second inning.
Under the dreaded Mendoza line. Look out,
Now
Odor.
here's the pitch. Rougned Odor is at the plate
That's
here as he
okay.
quickly
You punched
finds
Jose
himself
Batista in the
down
face.
a
No one can ever
strike.
take that away
It's
from you.
0-1.
You did, however, take the
This
beard away
offense
from
better
us,
be
and I gotta
prepared
say, I
to
like
pull
you
the
more with the
trigger.
beard.
This starter is
They look
known
good
to
on
be
you.
aggressive and come right after you.
Also, I don't think you play for the Rangers anymore.
Late swing
Big
on the
ol'
changeup.
swing right there.
Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. And a fastball
Oh.
swung on and missed as he just
A little
cleared
surprised he
back
went
there,
for it on
2
that.
away.
I like the glasses he's wearing. He looks good. He looks extra good when he's striking out, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just imagine being at like a game, be like, Odor's 20% hotter when he strikes out. Like what the fuck?
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. As he connects on the first
I just
pitch,
imagine that would be
fly
such a
ball to
weird
center.
thing to hear. Like it might actually throw you off. I gotta save that.
And makes the catch
I gotta go
in
see a
the
game
inning.
with Rougned Odor
1-2
in
will
it,
go the Rangers.
specifically.
We'll go to the bottom of the second.
And just kind of yell that at him. Also, speaking of people yelling things at baseball players, this is a positive story. Just want to point that out before we launch into it. Amazing clip of Gene Segura, who used to play for the Mariners, standing at bat for the Phillies, and a child screams, hey, what's your favorite flavor of ice cream? And he just goes vanilla and then immediately hits the ball. You're like, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. God, I wish you still played for Seattle. Hopefully you're doing well for Philly. Miss you. It's not dead. I know that. Ooh, boy. Flip your swings, bud.
Right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh, there we go. Good take inside. Patience.
Take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing.
And I would have fucking screamed if it did. Ooh, yeah. Didn't go for it that time.
Boy, that's
Idiot.
a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
That was a fucking strike. Okay, cool, great. I thought I was being all cute and clever, being like, I pulled my swing. And he's like, that's still a strike. It's in the strike zone. I don't know. I pulled it back. I did it. I made sure not to swing like an idiot. He's like, I'm bringing you up. Why are you still here?
Now here's the first offering.
God damn it. God damn it, Sean. Come on. Drop it.
White is there, 2 gone. In now the Mariners DH, Ty France. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to left.
That's out.
Dahl gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
I mean, best contact of the at-bat. Got him up to a whole 14 pitches. And pretty much the same result as the first time. 4 or 5 pitches to the first batter. And then 2 immediate outs.
Tough sledding for him so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, yikes. Just kidding, we're fine. Everything's cool. It's good. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh, the difference here is that Los Angeles got the win. In the previous one that the Power took out, Los Angeles actually lost, and it was looking like we could have been able to tie them. Or would have been able to tie them. Except for we were getting crushed 5-0.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides.
The best news is, just because the game got deleted doesn't mean that the achievement progress got deleted. Hit a home run with Kyle Seager, and that pushed it to 96%.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh, that's foul ball. That's foul ball.
But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And
there we go, right on the corner. That's what you want to see.
That's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking.
He like looked immediately back there. Come on. It was a very weird animation.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
Ooh, sailed on me a little bit there. Ball 1. 2 away here.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
I really am thrown off by how long it takes the fucking thing. Ooh. We're good. Everything's fine. We're good.
Lewis is under it and he makes the
catch.
Rangers set down
Whoops.
in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now for the Mariners' third
Hi,
time
Heidi.
at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. It's no secret scoring runs has been a major issue, as they rank last in the league in that category. But
First
getting
place in
runners on
average
base
somehow.
has been just as big of a problem. Their on-base percentage is the lowest in the league. One player told me earlier, we certainly have a lot of work to do. It's frustrating for everyone involved, but results aren't going to come from being frustrated. Every one of us needs to reevaluate our game and look for ways to start having better overall at-bats. Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Okay. I don't believe we have any hits here. Dylan Moore, I think, is the 7-hole hitter. 14 pitches. You know what the drill is here, okay? Patient with the first at bat, right? And then just quick outs
First pitch
right
on
after.
its way.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression.
Ooh, dang it.
There's Connor
Darn it.
Falefa, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
That seems about right. We have a guy who's got like a nearly like 8 ERA,
First at bat for him in this
turning him into a Cy Young candidate.
with a double in the ball game last night. Now the pitch.
There we go. That's a better take. Better take. We need him to throw like 13 more just to even get to 10 pitches per inning. That's all right. There we go. There we go.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and here's a
That's
fastball
fucking
right
gone.
in the middle of the
Let's
plate.
go.
Swung on and hit out
Tom
to
Murphy.
deep left field, and
Boom,
this one's
baby.
coming back. This is a long home run.
That one felt good.
A solo
That one
shot here to left,
felt good.
home run number
Missed,
9 of the
missed.
year
2-0
as the
count.
Mariners take
I
a
think that was a
1-0
changeup that
lead.
just kind of hung up on him there. A little hanger, as they'll say.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it.
That was a
with
4-seam
bang.
fastball. Just
He took a
kidding.
good squeeze
I'm
with
great at
fastball,
pitch
but he
recognition.
thought wrong.
That was one of those that like held on it, changed the camera, dropped the bat right into his leg. Tom Murphy has splinters. He'll be out for the next 3 days. All right, there we go.
The next batter will be Evan White. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The numbers,
That's fine. That's fine.
282 to start play, 5 homers, and an even 20
So I believe that puts
RBIs.
me at 97% to the achievement.
And there's
Ooh,
ball
okay,
1.
all right.
That one
That's a
looked
good take. I was looking
easily
low there.
gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1. He hasn't really thrown anything down here yet.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1 and 2.
Ooh.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ah, dang.
Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That's all right.
Striding in.
This is our most successful pitch count inning. We have him at a whole 9. It's a low bar, but
Pitch to him.
oh, don't swing at that.
2 out, nobody on.
Oh, don't swing at that. What are you doing?
Center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Come on, Sean. What are you doing?
But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in the Great Pacific Northwest. It's 1-0 Seattle. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to see. Ooh.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the
That was
Rangers
not a
get
good
their
slider.
leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Well, I don't know if I'd... That was a slider. Went back over the plate.
David Dahl to the plate now. Lays off
Ooh,
1-0.
just a little high, huh?
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Grounded up the first baseline. To second for one.
There we
First
go.
to complete the double
Was that a
play.
3-4-3? A little 3-4-3 guilty spark, huh? Well, 3-4-3 Industries?
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Maybe it's a 3-5-3. Maybe it's not as exciting. It's not a Halo reference.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first
There we
baseman
go.
is in there for a called strike one.
Started to dip a little
He's
bit
0 for
right
1
toward the
after
outside.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ooh.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Now a
Ah, ha, 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 ha.
is outnumbered 3.
I was surprised that he went for that. I said ah ha ha because it was like really sailing on me, and then he swung for it. I was like, oh ho ho. Oh. He went for it. Curious choice. That's an interesting decision. Don't know if I agree with it, but it's an interesting decision.
Lead things off here in this one-run contest.
All right. Okay.
Ready to deliver. Here comes
All right.
the first pitch.
That was a fucking changeup right over the heart of the goddamn plate. Cool. I don't want to swing at those. No interest. Too easy.
Little chopper down the first baseline.
Instead, I'll swing at that very early. Jesus Christ.
So now here is Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he
Ooh,
throws
big
the
ol'
fastball
swing
by
right
him
there,
here,
way
1-1.
early.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
There we go. Good take.
To that low
Good
inside
take.
corner, but it misses. 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. He takes
Ah,
strike
fucking
3
damn it.
called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 are gone here in the M's.
I was looking off speed for something to drop out of the zone, and it just didn't drop because it was a fucking fastball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ooh.
0-1 the count. Not surprisingly,
fucking
here, this
damn
is
it.
on the ground to the right side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
This is so bad. It's so bad. Tom Murphy mercifully
Welcome back.
had that
Heidi Watney standing by
mammoth
as we
shot
set
in
for
the
top of
third or
fifth.
whatever. Second?
Matt, I talked with the
Heidi.
Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here is Chris
Leading off for
Davis.
the Rangers.
He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Chris Davis.
We are looking pretty good pitch count wise ourselves.
first pitch on its way.
God dang,
Slider, and he gets ahead of him
that's
here,
the second
4-1.
slider I've kind of left right in
This
that
pitcher is
area.
on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
It's definitely the down portion.
Here's a
Ooh.
fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Henniger. On the
Oh
warning
my
track, he
God.
makes the catch.
Wow. Nice catch, Hanniger. Nice play.
Up next for the
Got
Rangers.
a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running
99.3%.
close to 110 feet to
What's
finally
it called?
bring it in.
Route
No doubt an
efficiency.
efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Here's Rognet Odor now. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Yeah, pulled that one
Looking
right.
to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Early
Damn it.
swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Just a bit high with the fastball,
Just a
but
little
didn't
high.
get the call.
Little high.
All even now, 2-2.
Ooh. Probably would have been ball 3.
And this is
There we
swung on and
go.
missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man,
There
they
we go.
really
Got
have
him
his
swinging and
number
missing
so
on the
far in this
changeup.
series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Charlie Culberson.
I mean, that's not... We're in game number 3. I don't know. Maybe it's a lot. I don't know.
So now to the plate, Charlie Culberson. As he'll swing and miss.
As a
the
person
first
who's
pitch
never
strike
struck
on
out, I
strike
just don't
one.
know what it's like
Flew out in
to
his
strike
only
out, you know?
at-bat so far.
Again, Rugnet Odor, 20% hotter when he strikes out.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And now here's a ball
How
hit
dare
pretty
you
well out to
say
right
that,
center
please,
field.
sir?
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 1-0.
All right. Halfway through this one, 4.5 down, 4.5 to go. Maybe even just 4 to go, you know? You know?
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch
The
Haniger.
right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
First pitch on the way. As he drives a liner to right center.
There
And this is
we
into
go.
the alley. Ought
Second.
to be good for extra bases.
There we go. There we go. Stand up double.
And he is into
All
second
right.
base with a
All
leadoff
right.
double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Stop. No. Don't say things like that. Just good timing on a changeup.
So here now is Ty France. As he'll wait out a
That's fine,
breaking
that's
pitch here
fine.
that finds the zone for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 0-1 pitch. And this catches the
Ooh,
inside
okay.
corner. Good spot there
I
to
thought that was
throw
going
it
to chase a little more
And
inside.
with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
from the stretch.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. Make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Line drive to left. Dahl is there. And
We're not going to tag up with Haniger. He has 51 speed. That throw was a little bit off, but
The second baseman,
we're okay. We're all right.
Now at the plate here is Dylan Moore. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set and the pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
There's
a little
pitch we
lower than
haven't
I was
seen in a
looking.
while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hit on the ground out to
Oh,
short.
fudgesicles.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So next to hit is Tom Murphy, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run.
Oh!
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line.
Oh, that was foul?
Ball, but
No!
territory. Foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
God, that was almost another home run. Okay. All right. We're okay. We're okay. That's all right. So Tom Murphy has a ribby double and a solo shot.
Blasted a home run earlier in the game and gets the double this time around. If he can get a little help from his friends, they could do some serious damage.
Was that another four-seam fastball?
At the plate now, Evan White.
Oh boy, big swing. Big swing.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good
Oh,
pitch right here.
drats.
Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side.
That's not what I wanted. That's okay. Tom Murphy coming through again.
Mariners pick up a run on
We
the
got a
RBI double.
2-0 lead here.
Through 5 here this
Solo
afternoon.
shot and a ribby
It's now
double.
2-0 Seattle.
Murphy's what, 2 for 2 now? And thankfully, the biggest thing is that I was able to come back and still make a good hit after just missing it foul on the previous play or previous pitch.
Yeah, let's see if he can
All right,
work a walk,
2-0.
knock ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Here's the first pitch.
Ooh. A little surprised with that.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's
There's a
quickly in the
strike.
hold, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fly ball out to right field. On the run,
I mean, to be fair, I'm too cute every day, so.
And makes the catch for the first out. And stepping in, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a high
There we go.
strike to begin the at-bat.
There we
It's
go.
0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
1 out, nobody on. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing
Oh, there we go. Out number 2 here.
Here to take it is Seager, and that's out number 2. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1.
Oh, what's
Bases
his
are empty here with 2 men.
stamina's getting a little low here? That's all right.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second.
I mean, should.
Throw to first beats
Have you seen me
immediately,
play
and the
this game?
side is retired.
Who knows when disaster will
Rangers
strike?
set down in order.
I will hit the
They're
wrong
still
button.
down. It's 2-0.
3 hits, 2 runs scored on those 3 hits. That feels good. Walton, Fraley, Lewis. Speed, speed, more speed. Well, I guess speed,
Ready
more
now
speed,
is
and power and
Walton.
speed.
It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Not shortstop. Johnny.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball
Oh,
catches
okay.
the black there for a called strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches
wow.
have been for strikes?
Right back.
If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side.
That'll work.
There, a base hit. So the
That'll
base hit
work.
puts the
Couple
first
of
man aboard to start
couple
the
of
inning
strikes
for the
taken, and then
Hey, there's another base
surprisingly a
knock right
pitch
there.
in the
Hitting
zone.
streak now.
I thought for sure that was going to be something outside that I was going to have to reach for. That's why I was so late on it.
Past that week, you just know you're locked in.
Oh,
Start
oh.
talking 8 games,
Whoa-oh.
you're like, "Ah, I got a nice little hitting streak."
Culberson.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Now batting. Center
Now to the plate.
Just
Kyle
gave
Lewis.
up on the
He was
commentary.
punched out
Culverson.
in strike 3 last time through.
You saw it happen. It's fine.
Hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Darn it.
But this will wind up being a foul ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Damn it.
Gallo will drift over to his
Couldn't get it
left
to
a few
slice
steps
away
as he takes
far
it for
enough
the
from
second
him.
out. 2 gone now in the Mariners' 6th. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Fraley rounds third.
Fraley's going to get all the way home. Let's go, baby. 90 speed.
3 now. So much of this game is situational.
Let's fucking
Guys,
go. Ribby
nice
double.
job there.
Yeah,
3-0.
you gotta find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He
Oh,
just
just over the outstretched arm of
safely on
Gallo.
second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The hits we've been getting have been good.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat.
Oh,
There's a
no.
swing and a
Oh,
high
no.
pop-up drifting into
Sean.
shallow right field. Odor's got it, and that ends the inning.
That was terrible. What a disappointing way to end the inning. That's all right. Kyle Seager.
Mariners get
Drove
one
him
on this
first to
swing by
home.
Kyle Seager.
Little
The
Ribby
2-3-4
double action.
hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Seattle.
Landed like right at his feet too.
All set for
All
the
right.
start of the inning, and next it'll be the
Top
fleet-footed
7. We're at
first baseman,
55
Nick
pitches. We're
Solak.
looking good
It's a tall
pitch
task
count
trying to
wise.
rally back in the late innings,
Stamina
but I think this game
is
can
all
still
right.
turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Fouled away.
That's an ugly slider. Lost the feel for that pitch here in this this game. Lost it for a while. Kind of felt like I had it back, and then for whatever reason, it's just kind of slipping from me today.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Neither guy
Interesting.
willing to give
Usually
in.
that line
Battle
reads something
continues.
like 60 feet 6 inches or something like that.
The next 1-2 pitch. Liner toward
Ooh.
right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there
Damn.
with a double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome.
I do not have anybody up in the bullpen. Skipping that replay was more just to get somebody up. Don't stretch and toss. Warm up. Middleton. Maybe Munoz.
At the plate, David Dahl.
Ooh,
As the first
boy.
pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Okay. 0 for 2 here, 1 for 10 in the series. Tried to clear my throat, just made it crack more. Excellent, excellent.
The 1-0.
There we go. There's a nice strike there. Nobody out here with a man on second. Strikeout would be big.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Haniger. Looks it into his
That will
glove.
work.
There's one gone.
That'll work.
Runner at second, 1 away, and up to bat next, the left-handed.
We'll see if we can
light
get,
power of Joey Gallo.
See if we can get him through 7 here.
First delivery to him. This'll take
Oh
a
my
look at
god,
a
that was
slider here
terrible.
that
39% too
throws the zone for
slow.
strike one.
Interesting. Interesting.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball
All right.
out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fraley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Don't need to make this more dramatic
Here's Chris
than it
Davis
needs
now.
to be,
He hits
you
with
know.
2 away as they continue
Drama's
to
good.
trail
Keeps
in
people
this close
engaged.
game.
You want
Well,
people
Matt, this
watching the
has been a
videos,
big
enjoying the
game. He's
videos.
had to face the middle of the
You also
order, and
maybe
so far
should
he's
feel
held
more
them at
comfortable
bay.
with a 3-0
This feels
lead.
like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
What?
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
That's not what I
Goes
wanted
into
with
second
2 outs.
safely As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
That's not what I wanted.
He was on cruise control
I had-
the entire game, but he
I had
gets brought back to
speed in the
reality here.
outfield.
An RBI double gets them on the board, and now
Shit.
that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
I'll give you the slider, but I don't want it in that zone.
Here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor.
There we
As
go.
he takes a call
Now we've
strike
had
to the
Rougned
east,
Odor's
it's 0-1.
number here.
I really like
He
how he's
is,
been attacking
what,
hitters
100%
early in these
hotter
ABs.
because he's
He's
struck
thrown
out 5
strikes on
times
the
in this
first
series
pitch to
now?
Over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up.
Can we get it? 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 Got
Oh,
it.
he brought it back.
Got it. Well, that's a good way to end the inning. 70 pitches through 70 innings, 10 pitches per inning.
A run for the Rangers
Did give up the
thanks to
run.
RBI
That's a
double.
little worrying,
Bottom
but
of
we're
the
going to bring in a
seventh
couple of
inning
fresh
coming up.
hands,
Get up
fresh
the stretch.
arms.
It's the Mariners 3 and the
Yeah,
Rangers
that's all right.
1.
That's all right. I mean, that's just a good hit, you know. And we gave up the double with no outs.
Ball for the home
That's
center.
asking a lot out of myself to go that long without making a hittable pitch, you know, that sort of thing. Brett Martin's in. There's his stats.
Digging in now for
Okay.
the Mariners. Ty France has prior history in this matchup. He's 1 for 4.
Slider, four seam, sinker,
Here's the
curve.
first pitch. As he'll take a look at
That
ball
one misses.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. White is there, and he has it for the first out.
That's okay. That's okay.
Next, it'll be
Gotta make sure to
Dylan
put up
Moore. He
a
was
new
retired via the
or
ground
put in a
ball
new
last time
new
up.
pitcher here.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one.
That'll work.
Rangers get a reliever
We're
up
good.
and throwing in the bullpen.
All
as
right.
Right-handers begun to warm up out there. The 1-0 home. Fouled
Late
off.
on that one. Way late. Ooh,
Fouled off
boy.
again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Thought about two.
Dan, he
Said,
took
you know
that
what?
right
No.
back at his face right there.
I don't need to be
Exactly
dumb.
what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there. With a
All right, here he goes. Tom Murphy.
Tom Murphy.
We're bringing it, flashed it back to the third inning. This was the home run.
This was just a solo shot, but
I kind of doubt Tom Murphy has the speed to get a triple to help with his cycle aspirations, but I don't know where the fuck that camera's going. All right.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ooh, that's a nice slider. Broke back inside. That's fine. That's fine.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well of 4.
Oh, no.
Odor has it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That's not what I wanted. That should have been a double play to end the inning. I don't know what Odor was thinking. See if we can maybe make him pay for that. And by him, I mean like them. Pretty okay timing on a 4-seam.
First pitch of the AB now.
God damn, that slider. Breaking back inside. Breaking my back, you know?
Now the 0-1.
That was a... I'm surprised that got any contact at all.
And that's the first one of the day. If he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. From second crosses the plate.
Oh, that was the dumbest play I could have made. Holy shit. What? Oh my god. I was just a deep enough... I assumed that was going to be an out. Oh my god. Holy shit. Alright. Let's break this down. We'll do a little imitation John Boy Media breakdown. Alright. Here you go. Here you have it. You got the situation. Not Mike, the situation. Whatever his last name is. From the Jersey Shore. Yeah, here's the setup, right? Just in case I break this out. You have a 3-1 game, Mariners leading, bottom half of the 7th inning. 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. The runner on second is someone named Dylan Moore. He has decent speed. He's like right around a 70 speed. At the plate, you have Evan White, who is also right around a 70 speed. These guys are good to have pretty close to each other. Now, the previous play was Tom Murphy. He ground out Rougned Odor. Instead of throwing to second and to first for the double play, which would have ended the inning, he faked a throw to second and just threw it back to first to get Tom Murphy out. So that's why we have a little bit more speed here on the base paths. We have our pitcher. He just came in this inning. His name is Martin. And he hasn't given up any runs or anything, but he's not in a super great situation here. From my perspective, I'm trying to make Rougned Odor pay. Now, I like Rougned Odor, okay, I wish he'd bring the beard back, but that's a different story. I want to make him pay for that mistake, right? So here we go. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to have Evan White here. He is going to take this 0-2 something pitch. He's going to crack it right into the ground. As soon as I hit this ball, I'm thinking, oh no, I have just ground into out number 3, stranded this runner, and kind of goofed the whole situation up. I was trying to get that run back that we gave up in the top of the 7th, trying to just go ahead and, get that back. All right, so it goes pretty deep into the infield here. Actually gets all the way to outfield grass. where number 2, oh wait, hold on, Culberson, where he's going to make a grab here. Now, remember what I said. There's 2 outs. So for whatever stupid reason in my brain, I go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make sure that he goes home regardless. Doesn't matter, because as soon as I've hit that ball, I'm thinking this is going to be an out. As it trails into the infield, takes a couple of steps here. We're really deep. He's about halfway over to first base at this point. I have no idea what is about to happen here. He's going to launch this ball, and Evan White, due to his, I'm assuming, tremendous thigh power, I don't know what it is, his just fantastic speed, is actually going to be safe. Now, this is an issue, because as I just said, I sent the runner from second all the way around to home. And, let's see. He's about halfway between the third base and home. Now, he's got a pretty good lead on it. There's going to be a close play at the plate. What's going to be interesting is we go back up here. It kind of pulls him off the bag a little bit. He takes an extra step, and this extra step gives more, probably 3 extra steps or so. Let's see. So he gets the ball here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 to 4 extra steps. And that is just enough time for Moore to slide into home plate and score. Unbelievable play here. The Mariners now lead 3-1. Fantastic play. For more baseball coverage, head on over to youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where you can watch every single game of the Mariners 2021 season. Every single day, pretty much. Unless they're not playing, in which case you can watch Chad Champ, the beefiest beefcake that's ever beefcaked on a baseball field. Thanks for watching what I assume is this breakout video. If you're watching this in the middle of the game, that's a very weird ending point. But that's how the Mariners scored a super bizarre run on kind of a little league play there. A hit that went just deep enough, was just long enough, and I was just dumb lucky enough to get an extra run. Maybe I'll do more breakouts. If you like this, hit that like button. I almost said smash that like button, and then I kind of wanted to smash my own face in, because that sounds fucking dumb. Alright. That's insane. That is fucking wild. That is such a terrible... What a dumb habit to have. To be like, well, I've fucked up. Might as well just send him to home. But hey, kids, never stop. Alright, there you go. There you go. 7 hits, 4 runs. We're back here, bottom 7, 2 outs, 12 pitches for the new pitcher, which I don't like the lack of information here in the MLB Network. The theme, I think is what they call it. Usually you get like the pitch count and you have all the names going on here. And I just said his name. I believe it's Martin. Pardon me.
Swing and a line drive. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Hey now, you're an all-star.
And the Rangers won.
I think I will break that up. That sounds like a good idea. Because my channel needs more crap on it. Andres Munoz. 31 games with a 1-4 record, 8 holds, 39.2 innings, 2.95 ERA, 45-5 strikeout to walk ratio. Righties batting 242, lefties batting 185. We just bring him in to throw some goddamn heat. Some hot heat. That's a reference to like a mid-2000s band, I think. I don't know if they're good. I'm trying to think of any of their songs, and I am totally blanking. I can't even think of an album cover that they would have had. Ooh, there's a nice slider right there. Let's see. Hold on. Let's look up. Hold on. Hang on. I've kind of... Well, remember when I closed out Spotify earlier? It's come back to haunt me now. Because now I have to open Spotify. So it's not just as easy as like, hey, it's already running. Alright, hold on. Do this. Hot. Okay. Hot heat. Oh, elevator. Okay. Alright, okay. I recognize it a little bit more now. I recognize Make Up the Breakdown. I recognize that one. I kind of recognize the Happiness Limited album art, but that was 2007, which means I had moved on from whatever they were doing at that point. And it was all about tooth and nail. I don't... 2007? Yeah, it would have been like... Oh, it would have been like Emery's I'm Only a Man, which is not a good album. That would have been after Define the Great Line. Let's see. Would have been after Age of Reptiles by Showbread. What the hell else? I feel like Emery was always like a year off. Because like the big ones were like 2006. You get like Showbread's Age of Reptiles, Me Without You's Brother Sister, Under Oath's Define the Great Line. And then 2007 would be like Emery's I'm Only a Man. I think maybe even Joan Zetta's Popularity would have been 2006. But even if you go 2 years prior, you get Showbread's No Sir Nihilism Is Not Practical, Me Without You's Catch First the Foxes, and FM Statics are What Are You Waiting For? That's not the example I wanted to use. Under Us, They're Only Chasing Safety. Did I say that? Catch First the Foxes, They're Only Chasing Safety. No Sir Nihilism Is Not Practical. Ooh. I think Emery turned around really quickly between their first and second album, The Week's End, which I want to say was 2004, could be 2003, but the question was 2005, and so that kind of like put them off, because basically Emery recorded The Week's End before they signed with Tooth and Nail. Tooth and Nail cleaned it up and then released it, and so they already had one in the bank. They were like, yeah, we can just release this now. Anyway, the point is that like I would have listened to Hot Hot Heat for like maybe like a couple of years, but after those albums came out, it was all fuck that noise. You know what I mean? Give me some other noise. Just give me some fucking screams, dog. You know what I mean? Doggy dog. Weirdly enough, some of those bands still go. Under Oath's releasing a new album next year. They do sound kind of weird when they're cursing, because it feels like they're like a teenager, and they're like, I can say fuck when my parents aren't here. It's like, okay. Well, alright. Okay. Emery's stuff is, it's okay. It's alright. I will say, Reliant K's Air for Free might be like the best late stage band album that I've heard. That one, or Me Without You's Untitled was pretty good. I liked Untitled. But I really liked Air for Free. Maybe it's just because Reliant K is like pop punk anyway. I don't know.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Hot Heat.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Ooh. I think that was an immaculate inning. What the fuck? Just talk about like bullshit from the mid 2000s. Because I like, in addition to like a band like Hot Heat that I would have absolutely abandoned, I like completely fell off of like stuff like Yellow Card. I loved Ocean Avenue, like 5 songs of Ocean Avenue. And then by the time like Lights and Sound came out, I was like, get out of here. What is this garbage? Also, they took away the violin. And I'm like, this was your like cool defining feature, and like now they're gone. Okay. We like to make stadium rock down. It's like, oh god. Great. Boring. Anyway, pretty sure that was an immaculate inning, which is a 9-pitch, 9-strike inning. 3 strikeouts. Which I believe is an achievement in, or a trophy in some of the previous MLB The Show games. Not here, though. Not here. Oh, by the way, it's 3-1 count. Drop. Not into his glove. That wasn't where I wanted it to drop, sir. It's supposed to drop into the grass. That is so odd. I will be honest, I totally blacked out during that entire inning. I threw 9 pitches, I warmed up a little bit, and now we're here. Now we're here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Is that a double? Is that a double? Is that a double? Fuck you! Fuck you! Can you suck a little more at baseball, please? You do me a fucking favor and not be cool on my field? I don't want to watch that. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. We can watch it. We can watch it. Feeling spicy today. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. We'll give you... Here's your moment of glory. Here's your moment of glory. Enjoy it. Because I sure didn't. Just right. Ah, God. I mean, that was perfect. Everything about that was perfect except for it wasn't out for me. That's the only thing about that was not perfect. Oh, shit. We got 2 outs here. Ken Giles, warm up. Ken Giles, scheduling to put in game. Okay, we got to buy a little bit of time here for Ken Giles to warm up because I forgot. Remember when I like just totally like completely blanked out that last inning? Hold that sinker. That's good news.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Liner toward right center.
Let's see you get that one.
That's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Huh? Let's see you be cool back to back. I don't think so. Back to back cool, that's not acceptable.
Next to Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Henniger.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger.
Ooh, I thought that was going to be a
He's got
strike.
hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's okay. Well, I mean, Ken Giles says it looks like he's ready, but we got to try and buy him a little bit of time.
The 1-0.
Okay, well, we didn't buy him that much time.
Gallo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Seattle as they hold on to a 4-1
I think what I could
lead.
do, is, do I put the play, I think I cut that play out and then put that somehow in the video. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cut that out because that's a great video. Ken Giles, 34 games, 2-2 record with a 19 out of 20 saves and opportunities, 34.1 innings pitched, .79 ERA, 0.79 ERA, 52 strikeouts, 3 walks. And hopefully we can dial in this slider. It's a slider primary pitcher. That was a terrible slider. Look at that fucking... Gonna get rocked out of the goddamn stadium. Okay. That's another not great slider. For whatever reason, it takes me extra time to dial his in. Haven't had the greatest feeling for the slider. Oh my god. We are all over the place here. That might be as good as it gets. I gotta at least try and throw another pitch here. 100 mile an hour 4-seam fastball. I don't know if I realized he did that. Maybe it's not the best idea to put... Is it a bad idea to put like a Munoz or a Tapia right ahead of this guy?
First delivery to him. 9th inning underway now.
Because they'd still be, the hitters would theoretically still be calibrated to like a 100 mile an hour fastball, right? So if I'm trying to overall speed him up, pull the throttle, speed him up, you know, that whole thing.
Ready with the 0-1. Now
I would
one
need
hit in the air to the
to...
right side.
God
This
dang
will
it.
not be caught. It's a foul ball. And a swing
There we go.
and a miss. Good
There we
pitch
go.
there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces,
That would have been wild. If that was still a trophy or an achievement, throwing a perfect inning or an immaculate inning or whatever, to get that while I'm just yammering on about mid-2000s emo rock. You guys want to hear about Screamo for the next like 5 minutes while I get a trophy? Hang on real quick.
Now here it comes. Nick
Oh boy,
Solak
that was a really
is at
bad
the
pitch.
plate as he looks at ball 1.
Really bad pitch. Solak, I think, has played well today.
Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1.
I am surprised. That's not what I was originally going to say because I don't want to jinx myself, so we're just going to move past it. I am surprised that Ken Giles gets to wear number 51. That's Ichiro's number.
Pitch on the way.
There we
A
go.
little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Wait, when did I throw? Oh, I
This is
threw a ball.
perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth.
There we go.
He is throwing
2
absolute
away.
thunder right here.
Don't worry, I will repeat what I was going to say. It's not bad.
So he ran
I
the
just don't want to
fastball
jinx
line
myself.
for
We're
a
not
punch-out.
done yet. We're not out of the woods yet.
Retired, and now they're
I will
down to
say,
the final out of this
looking just at the bar that was above the pitcher in that replay, scoring 4 runs on 8 hits is the most efficient I have been in like a week. And it feels fucking good. Fucking good. Granted, one of those incredibly lucky.
The 0-1 pitch.
There we go.
I think
There
when a
we
team
go.
starts struggling, certainly
There we go.
offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Nah.
Texas down to their final strike in this one.
Fouled that
Protecting
one
on
away.
2, so we'll
I
do
mean,
it
David
again.
Dahl's not
Crowd of
bad.
over
He has a 71
39,000 on
power.
their feet.
Boom! Strike him out. I cannot thank whoever ran into that power pole enough
Always been festive.
to take a game that was 5-1 that I was getting my ass kicked in, and to be able to flip that into a 4-1 victory. That is a sweep.
Those fireworks even more enjoyable.
Bless you,
And the
you
score
power pole
finishes
drive it into
4-1
idiot.
today. The
Holy shit, look at that. 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, an amazing 1 in the 7th.
Earns
8
win
hits,
number
4
7 of the
runs.
season. Ken Giles records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark
Tom
DeRosa,
Murphy
Jim
absolutely
Lezak, Heidi Watkey
absolutely-
down on
it
the
froze
field.
on his
The rest of
face.
our
It looked a
crew on
little
that
weird.
excursion. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
What was Kyle Lewis? He must have been running because he got an out, I would assume. There's a guy watching a pitch. Here's another guy probably watching a pitch. An immaculate inning in there somewhere in the 8th? What an incredible game. What a weird game. 8 hits, 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 run for the Rangers. Tom Murphy, the player of the game, 2 for 3, home run, a double, and a ground out that probably should have ended the inning. But for some reason, I don't know why, Rugnet Odor, he threw it to first base. Stunning turn of events that ended up costing them a run. Granted, they never really got back into it, so it's not the biggest deal in the world, I'm sure. Just an interesting decision and a great breakdown that you saw here. Or maybe you tuned into this video at this point. I don't know. You'd flip it on, you're like, I don't want to watch all of it. Maybe we'll just jump to this exact point. Tom Murphy, player of the game, 2 for 3, home run, double, 2 ribbies, and a run himself. Sam Delaplane picking up the win, 7 strong innings with 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, only 1 earned run. Joe Palumbo for the loss, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. Ken Giles getting save number 20, and that'll do it. They had 4 hits, 3 of them were Nick Solak, the other one Chris Davis. That's it. Tom Murphy 2 for 3, like I said. Kyle Seager 2 for 4, Haniger 1 for 4, Dylan Moore 1 for 3. Just a terrific game. And again, just big shout outs, big shout outs to whatever dunce drove right into a power pole that somehow only knocked out power to like 1 Xbox and a television. And like that was it. Maybe it was even just the cable box. The internet didn't even go out. It's the most bizarre thing in the world. Oh, man. Couldn't be thankful enough for them. Probably should send them like a basket of flowers. They're not going to understand why. It would be great to just explain that and be like, hey, look, you knocked out the power strictly to my Xbox One. I was getting beaten real bad in the game, and I got to replay it, and I won. So I thank you. There you go. 5th inning program. I don't know. Cool. Thanks. Sure. At least you're giving me some experience, I suppose. The Angels do win, which means we stay 1 game back of them with a series on the horizon. The Blue Jays and Cleveland and the Angels all at 47 wins. Cleveland has been locked into that first position for a long time. I thought for most of the season so far that they would kind of just have that right there because they had been playing so well, and because Minnesota had been playing so well themselves, that they had kind of just pushed Cleveland into the wild card. Maybe one of them would catch the other, but it was still kind of just going to be American League Central team kind of just locked in, to that first spot. Not the case here, as we see that Cleveland is indeed 2-8 in their last 10 games on a 2-game losing streak that has slipped them down to the second spot, which puts the Angels and the Mariners a half game and a game and a half back. We're 4 games clear of the Red Sox and the Rays, who have lost 5 in a row, are quickly falling out of it. That was a big series not too long ago. Now all of a sudden the Rays are starting to tumble down a little bit. But there you go. Wow. Cleveland 2-8 in their last 10. I did not see that coming. You got 36, 37, 38, and 39 losses. But everybody within a win of each other. We're a game and a half back, so we'll need a little bit of help, but hey, if we can keep doing what we're doing here, we'll be in good shape. Big series against the Yankees starts just because it's the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. I hate the Yankees. They suck. They're terrible. There you go. They are playing much better in this game than their real world counterpart. They're about 20 games over 500. In the real world, they're about 500 maybe. Kind of struggling. I don't know. I do know that they have beat the Mariners 3 games in a row, and all of them have been 1-run games. And I watched the Mariners blow a 1-run lead in extras yesterday. So there you go. Tom Murphy's your player of the game. We got back on the right side here, or stayed on the correct side. Oh, I almost quit the video, by the way. We got to open some cards. Oh my goodness. Hold on, I got to put the Elgato up here. Hold on, the Elgato's got to go up here. There we go. Hold on. Well, actually, we'll turn on a little light here. Turn on just a little bit of light. Oh, God. So we can open cards because we won a series. We won the series 3-0. Technically, we swept them, but I don't have anything special, unfortunately. I have one more pack of Heritage cards that I'll find when I clean this room up when I move. But other than that, we're gonna open these Topps Baseball Series cards 2021. Actually, this might not work. I might have to turn the light off. How reflective are these cards going to be? Well, let's find out together. Don't bend them too much. We have Fernando Tatis Jr. just all over the place. He's on the cover of MLB The Show. He's on the front of these cards. We're feeling good. He's feeling good. Probably playing pretty well. Though somehow the Giants are the ones in first place of the National League West in our actual real lives. Can you see that? You can see that all right. You can see it less good there. Oh, look at that. Look at that incredible player right there. It's just a light. Hold on. We'll turn this off. Turns out we don't actually need it. There we go. Well, I guess maybe we'll have to just do this one. Maybe. I don't know. There you go. There you go. Colorado Rockies player right there. It's Brendan Rodgers, second base. Kind of looks like he's striking out. Not a great... it's a cool looking pose, but if you think about it in the context of he struck out, you're like, oof, maybe not. Maybe not the shot to use. Maybe he did something good. I don't know. Alejandro Kirk, catcher for the Blue Jays, a team we just saw and lost a series to because the offense was just non-existent. Right there for you. Gregory Polanco, outfielder for the Pirates, squaring up to bunt right there. Squaring up looks kind of terrifying, honestly. It's just... Look at how far his face is, out over the plate, where he's like, yes, I'd like to stand here while a 90-some-odd mile-an-hour pitch comes my way. Of course, he's a professional baseball player, so, he's probably like, you know what I know how to do? You know what I know how to do? I know how to pull back. I know how to, get the fuck out of the way. Cleveland Guardians now, as they're now known. It's a fucking terrible name. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to brave tweet, hashtag brave tweet. Their name is fucking awful. Should have been the Spiders. 100% should have been the Spiders. It's an old Cleveland baseball team. Way better graphic design, more interesting logos. And then you come up with the Guardians. And then it's like, oh, it's some bridge. It's like, fuck off. If you have to explain what your name is, you're not doing it well. There's a Texas player. Kind of looks... Oh, okay. It looked a little orange in the camera. Oh, hey, speaking of... Hey, look, it's a Texas player. You just got swept, bitch. There you go. Johan Heim? I don't think we saw him. That's okay. He didn't play, so that's fine. He didn't get swept. I shouldn't have called him a bitch. Sorry. Minnesota Twins and their very nice blues right there. Minneapolis really liking the blues. Mitch Garver, catcher for that team. Here we have Andre Scrub, number 70, pitching for the Astros. Love these pitcher shots. Big fan of them. Big fan of them. Big fan of them. Would you like to not focus on my face that you can't see? I appreciate that you want everyone to be able to read the pizza slut in the background, but if you could focus on the baseball card I'm holding immediately in front of you. Jared Dyson. If those colors look weird, that's just an old 70s White Sox color scheme. It's very weird. Looks okay. Kind of. I like, you know what? I just noticed the number on the pants. Big fan of that. I like that number on the pocket right there. That's a cool little thing. I don't know why. There's no real reason for it. But it looks cool. JD Martinez hitting a home run for no one. Pretty exciting. Maybe his mom's in the stands. His mom took this photo. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. If you could have a card where your mom took the picture, that'd be sweet. Joey Votto for the Reds. I feel like we've seen this card. Or we've just got a Joey Votto somewhere. Because I've opened a bunch of cards. Another Colorado Rockies. This guy looks fake. This looks like a special effect gone wrong. This looks like a Uncanny Valley. This has nothing to do with you, Ryan McHone. That's McHone, not McHome. McHone. That face does not... This just doesn't look right. I wish I could, explain it better. But this looks like some Uncanny Valley shit. That is... that is weird. Alright, another Toronto player here. Tanner Rourke. I don't know if we played him. Doesn't really matter. Oh, also, usually I show the schedule here. Calendar. Hold on. Steven Matz. Tanner Rourke. Oh, Tanner Rourke. We played against him. He took a loss. Only his second loss of the season. We scored 1 run. That's it. That is it. Alright. And then last but not least, we have a Detroit Tiger, CJ Cron, who we might have seen when we played Detroit earlier this season. I believe we've seen them twice so far this season, the Detroit team. We played them once in Seattle. Disappointing series. Played them once in Detroit. Okay series. I don't really remember. I don't know. The weirdest thing, I've talked about it before. I'll talk about it again. Weirdest thing about content creation, going from watching it to doing it. The amount of information that you do, and you just move on. You're just on to the next thing, and you take basically everything that happened, throw it out the window, and just go. That's the weirdest thing. Alright. There you go. My camera doesn't know what to focus on. Because I got this red blown on my face. I'm actually going to have to turn the light on for the next portion. That looks pretty okay. Yeah, there you go. A win for the Mariners seals a sweep, gets them on a 3-game roll, puts them 7 games over 500, and in good position in this series coming up against the Yankees. The Yankees, as I said, they're 16 games over 500. They're 50-34. Jordan Montgomery going to be on the mound. We do get Marco Gonzalez and James Paxton, which is good news. Those are our 2 best pitchers. And I believe even Casey, nope, just kidding. Justice Sheffield, who I believe picked up a win most recently in that Texas game. Yeah, there you go. That'll be the next game. That'll be tomorrow. We'll be right back on track for 6 more before the All-Star break. So there you go. If you enjoy this kind of content, if you like seeing card openings or impromptu breakdowns, that sort of stuff, be sure to subscribe right here. Scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I post new videos. You can hear all the ums and ahs live as my brain fails to fire on all cylinders and I go, what am I talking about? I'm talking about youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. If you want to watch the live streams, twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. I act like I have a graphic here. That's where you can catch everything live. However you're watching, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, this episode, this game. We'll see you tomorrow for a game against those dreaded New York Yankees. Until next time, go Mariners.